Alright, here we are in a run-in and driving video for a little one-owner Mercedes 240D diesel. Got all the lights going. Got the right side blinkers. For some reason the hazard switch doesn't work, so it might be just a fuse, but we got the right blinkers going, tail lights on. We'll click the left side. Burning nice and clean. Obviously the e-brake works. It's a manual transmission, so we'll click over the left ones. So we got her up to operating temperature. We're going to do a little bit of city driving. And then hopefully if traffic allows, we'll get on the highway. Doesn't have a whole lot of electrical switches on this one, so that stuff is pretty basic. I seen in the other video, all the windows roll up and down really nice. You know, all operate nice and smooth. They'll hang up. You can move your mirrors and stuff like that. So we'll get cranking here. The e-brake switch is here. Alrighty. The sunroof switch is here, but as you can see, the sunroof doesn't open. Somebody probably took that panel out to access it. But kind of, I mean, there's a common, any issues this thing have is really common for these this era Mercedes 240Ds and 300Ds and stuff. We'll get cranking here. This basically is the same as the 300Ds, and you know, same body style, just a little smaller motor, but the 5-speed really gets up and moves good. There's some potholes. We'll hit the next ones. You know, we're in third gear right now. It's a 4-speed. Soaks them up nice. No rattling and stuff like that. It's really fun to drive with a 4-speed. You know, it's always fun to have one of these German cars with the manual transmission. It's not a powerhouse. You're not going to win any drag races or nothing. So all the wipers work, all that stuff. Gonna downshift here. It's a little bit of a process doing the video while driving a manual transmission, especially an older car. But the clock works. All your gauges work. Every Mercedes I've had, the oil pressure just shoots straight to the roof when you start driving. I should shift there. The odometer doesn't work. The speedometer does. It's another common problem with these era Mercedes is the odometer is not working, or the speedometer not working, and that's a common deal. So the true miles are unknown. I was told that the only owner of this vehicle had, you know, he took excellent care of this, but he was having, the speedometer wasn't working, so he swapped it out. And it has, he said it, you know, had a lot less miles, but you know, that's all, who knows. You know, your glove box opens and closes fine. Those hinges are a little bit tricky. You got to get in the right spot, centered up. Blower motor blows nice. No howling issues. But you know, your squirters work. That's kind of nice. A lot of times in these older cars, that stuff doesn't work. High beam switch works. You know, you got these light switches kind of crazy. You gotta get them in the right spot or get the center lights to work, and then just the headlights, so you can kind of really divide up the lights. You can have just the outside lights. So we can get on the freeway. The stereo works, but I definitely would replace it. It's nothing amazing by any stretch of the imagination. But these cars are, you know, like I mentioned before, are not like a rocket ship by any means, but they're consistent. You know, they're little torquey little motors and reliable and excellent gas mileage. And they scoots pretty good, especially from a dead stop. You know, you get in the first gear and, you know, you get up in the RPMs. You know, I'm in third gear right now. There's fourth gear. Now I got a little bit of traffic, so I probably won't be able to get up to some real high speeds, but I'll try to slow down. And but yeah, it's a really clean car. You know, no dents, no rust. That's the best part about this whole thing is, you know, it's a one owner. You know, it's a Northwest car. We don't use salt on the road, so you know, the rust factor is just not there. And how original this is. It has had one repaint, but you know, to be honest, it's a nice paint job. Shines nice. You know, it's got some chips as shown in the other video and in the pictures and stuff, but you know, it was done to preserve the body of it and keep it in good condition. Obviously the owner, having it that long for 32 years, obviously loved it. It's hard to find a one owner that's, you know, over 3 decades old. But this color combo, I've had a lot of the 300Ds, and I've never seen interior this color, and the color combo is really nice with the pinstriping. It's close to the interior color, but I mean, as you can see, it drives nice. You know, no play in the steering, no shaking on the wheels and tires, you know, no ball joints, tie rod issues. It's just, you know, it's an easy drive. You know, anybody can drive it. They're easy to see in and out of the windows. The brakes are good. They stop nice and straight, nice and consistent. You know, they don't pull or pulsate or shake anything or fade out. So, all right, everybody, that's our '82 Mercedes 240D.